That's a question that's been asked for a long time. And sadly, the answer is not the result from the song of What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me. Sadly, that's not the answer to that. So I'm gonna ask all of you to please close your eyes for a minute, just a minute. And now, everyone you have your eyes closed? Nice.
Yes.
Now, I want you to think of a sun radiating its heat and making everyone's days a little bit better, lighting them up. When you think of that sun, and if you could give it a face to that sun, who would that be? Keep your eyes closed, please. I'm going to ask you to think of a lighthouse. Now, thinking of that lighthouse, we know that the lighthouse is to help people sailing and ships to go where they want to go. If that lighthouse could be somebody, who would it be? And third and lastly, I want you to think of a disco ball. A disco ball illuminates our room and makes everyone energetic and make them want to dance. If that disco ball was somebody, who would that be? The person or the people you thought about could be someone you love. Hi, I'm Serafín Olvera, and today we're gonna ask the question, what is love? So that's been a question asked by a lot of philosophers across generations for a really long time. And thankfully now we have some tools that they didn't have. We have technology and we have science. And what science and technology have told us is that nothing important. There hasn't been a concrete answer from them. However, we've got also biology. And biology have divided into 3 stages of how love happens. Please, could you put the next one? The next one. And biology, the first one is lust. Lust, it's driven in men mainly by the hormone of testosterone, and in women in the hormone of estrogen. And this lust could become love. But how does it happen? How does lust become love? Well, that answer is in the second stage, which is the attraction. The attraction which happens by the 3 main hormones and things, which are adrenaline, dopamine, and rush, which we all know the feeling of that if we've ever been in love, of getting the sweaty hands and our hearts pumping and pumping and pumping, and we are feeling like if we are in a sports car at 200 miles per hour, like we feel really stressed and all of that with love. And even statistics from the University of Boston have told us that 94% of women and 88% of men believe that true love exists. This is what creates true love. And normally it's a happy and excitement and really happy feelings, enjoyment, joy. But it's not always like that. Next one. Sometimes love is also suffering. We hope it's always something happy, but from time to time we just lose that person. The person we love, a family member, somebody that we were engaged to. And it's really sad. And well, I've got an experience of that. When I was in high school, I was dating a girl that we had a lot in common. We had like some TV shows we liked. And even for her, I bought some books to read, like, you know the Harry Potter series? Yeah, I bought them for her, and also a TV show. Can you put the next slide? Because we had like a show we had in common, and that's why we started dating. That it was Your Lie in April. You know, she was a violinist and I was a pianist, and in that show, the protagonists were also like that. However, it didn't end up good in the show, and sadly in real life as well. So after all of that, I knew that even though there were sad feelings and really bad experiences, I really could get with the good ones. I don't need to forget about them. Because even though there was something bad and we got to separate ways and now we're in our own way, we have to remember the good things. And some philosophers have thought about it. We can be complete without it. And Plato said something really interesting about that. Can you put the next one? He said that in ancient Athens, if people were to tell a joke at a bar or something, they would say that we, before, were like people with 4 arms and 4 legs and 2 faces. Like we were the double of arms and legs that we have now. However, once the humans made Zeus, angry, they divided them into two. And now humans feel incomplete. That's why they don't feel whole, and that's why they seek love. That's what Plato said someone would say at the bar. However, there's other types of thoughts from other philosophers. For example, Simon Foufier has the total opposite one and said that we can be happy, that love is like a friendship, like having best friends, and not depending on somebody. However, we also have Schopenhauer, which said that love is just a nature streak to have babies, and once the desire for sexual things is gone, we are back to our cruel and sad lives. What a cheerful guy, huh? And yeah, of course, that's really the different types that people think love can be. It can be a lot of stuff. But that gets us to the third stage. Can you please put the next one? Which is attachment. And it's the commitment to be with somebody. Is love a feeling or is it a choice? What do you think about it? Well, could be both or could be one. I mean, if it's a feeling, of course, but why does it last almost forever? And if it's a choice, then why can't we just say, look at that person, look at that one. Yeah, well, I want to love it and love it forever. That just doesn't happen. We fall in love and we don't realize when. And the answer is actually both. Love is a feeling, but it's a choice to keep being in love. And it's really important to get to know your feelings and put them out. Don't let them be inside of you. Express it. If you have somebody or any family members, any type of love, from family to your dogs to the activities you do, express it. Don't keep them to yourself. Because even though you can, say, people know I love them, my mom sure knows I love her, but it's good from time to time to remind them that you love them. You feel good things for them. Don't keep them inside of you. And of course, one thing that people really forget about is self-love. It's the most important love, according to Aristotle, that if you don't have self-love, you cannot love somebody else. You need to really understand that feeling. And people normally, when they ask them, like the psychologists or the teachers or their friends, like, do you love yourself? They will always say, yeah. But do you put that in practice? Do you make up for your errors and really love who you are when you look in the mirror? Do you think of that? Love can be really good things. Love can make you feel like you're flying, or it can make you suffer. Love can be the next thing in life and can be the best of anything. So I'm gonna ask you something. Are you ready to find out what love is? Thank you.
Very good. Okay.